Hello Taurus, how's it going? I hope you're very well. My name is Madam Butterfly and this is going to be a love reading for January 2022. Can you even believe it? But it is a timeless reading, Taurus, so whenever you happen to catch it, it's, you know, when you were meant to get it. What else did I want to say? Yeah, you're very welcome here. Thank you very much for taking the time to check out the reading. I really appreciate it. And you know, if you enjoy it or you feel like it resonates with you and you feel like liking and subscribing for me, I'd appreciate that a lot. I actually already tried to do this reading for you yesterday, Taurus, but it just didn't go well. So I guess here we are, take two. So this is going to be a messages from your person, because I haven't done messages from your person for ages. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the King of Cups, the Hanged Man right in the middle of the reading, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the Queen, the King of Cups clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Wow. The Hanged Man with the Judgment, the Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands. Oh, and the Ten of Swords, sorry, the Ten of Wands with the Queen of Swords. I'm going to have to clarify that Queen. So you have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So there's definitely a delay, as I'm sure you're aware, with the Hanged Man right in the middle of the reading here. There's been a delay and it's clarified by the Judgment. So the reason for the delay is that this person has been getting a new perspective. The universe has been giving them a new perspective. They've been trying to make a decision about this connection and how to move forward, if they should move forward. You know, the Judgment card, it's a decision, but it's not a decision that you take lightly. You know, this person has really thought about this for a long time. But the universe is about to give them some kind of wake-up call, or they're already having it, because this is right in the center of the reading, this Hanged Man. There could be an age difference between you guys. You have the Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. So this is you, Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy. And I believe this is your person, this Page of Pentacles here. So there's either an age gap and you're older than this person, or you know, if it's not that, it could also be, and it could as well be, like this person feels slightly inferior to you in some way, like they feel like you're more established or you're more mature, or they just genuinely think you're kind of better than them. Obviously I'm not saying that you are, you know, like if there's a cross watcher here, of course I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying that this is how this person sees themselves, you know. They could be a little shy, Page of Pentacles. They could have not dated for a long time. and now they're sort of, you know, just coming back into the dating game. But the Page of Pentacles, and I think this came out in Gemini, it's kind of similar to the Gemini reading. You could be dealing with a younger earth sign, but with the Page of Pentacles, that there is always this energy of like, please don't squash my heart. like I'm giving you my heart, please don't squash it. Because they think you're going to nurture it, is the thing with that Queen of Pentacles. See, for those of you that this applies to, they think that you would be an excellent mother, or, you know, an excellent father. You may already be a single mother. You may have your own business, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy that you're embodying for this person. So, sorry Taurus, they see you as somebody very nurturing, very loving, very stable, very grounded. It's earth energy. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is earth energy. They see you as like having your shit together, you know, like they see you as someone. It was Aries. You know, Aries, Gemini, and Taurus, you guys have had very similar readings. It's interesting. Yeah, they see you as like somebody, like you make them very comfortable. You make them feel very comfortable. See, they've been sitting on this for a while. You have the King of Cups here with the Four of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could also be dealing with a Libra. This person's kind of repressed though, like, see my throat is going, hold on, let me just clear it. It happened in Aries too, and I think it happened in Gemini, I'm not sure. You're all dealing with people who need to speak up for themselves more. But King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, they're kind of repressed. I mean, I'm not saying they're repressed in all aspects, but there's something about this connection that they're kind of repressing. They're holding on very tight to it though. See the difference there? You have the Four of Pentacles. See how he's clinging on to that pentacle there, and then here he wants to give it to the Queen, right? So you're the Queen. But it's not in this person's nature, I think. At least not anymore. Maybe it was when they were younger, before things happened to them. But it's not in this person's nature now, I think, to be very open with their heart in the way that they want to. They want to do it with you, like they want to be open with you, but they are kind of repressed, you know, because the King of Cups is all about self-mastery, and like, you know, this person, they're not reactionary, you know, they really take their time and think about things. This person really takes their time and thinks about things. They might have a bit of a heart chakra, kind of some issues going on there. I mean, that's not really a surprise, most people do, you know, but this person may have something really strong going on there, like, because the thing is, when you have a bit of gunk in the heart chakra, like from things that people have done to you and stuff in the past, it actually makes it difficult for you to kind of accept love in, because you feel like you don't deserve it, right? And then they've just drawn my attention to the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So they've had something, you know, in their past with the Five of Cups. It might not even be to do with love, Taurus. Like, it could be something, you know, it could be something else really awful has happened in their life. It could be to do with family, it could be to do with friends. It's something they don't talk about a lot, I would say. This person doesn't talk much, is what I would say. Or they might talk, but I think they're not really one for talking about their feelings very much. Even though the thing is, there's a lot there with the King of Cups. Like, this person has a huge capacity for love. You know, the King of Cups is like the king of love. But with the Four of Pentacles, it means they're kind of repressing it. So I don't think that's specifically with you. I think they would do that with anyone, you know, at the moment. Because, you know, the Five of Cups is like, something has happened in the past that has been disappointing for this person. Like, something didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. They could have, you know, with the Three of Cups here, this person might have got cheated on. But again, you know, the whole point of this card is we're waiting for this little guy to turn around and see that he has the Two of Cups behind him, right? So they're leaving this Queen of Swords energy behind, which I'm going to have to clarify, because it could be a person or it could be defensiveness. See, they're leaving it behind because it's no longer serving them. And whatever this is, leaving it behind is like a huge milestone for this person, you know? Because whatever it is has been a huge burden. With the Queen of Swords here, it's been a massive burden. And, you know, you have the Seven of Swords here clarified by the Four of Wands. So you could look at it like this person is leaving something behind to come towards this Four of Wands connection with you. Or it could be that they're leaving behind a commitment to come towards you. Let's clarify. They're leaving something behind. Clarify this Queen of Swords, please. The Tower. The Sun at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what are they leaving behind, please? So, it's quite a lot, Spirit. The way that this person has just dumped a bunch of cards onto the table, their thoughts are quite scattered, is what I would say. This person has a lot to say that has remained unsaid, okay? So what they're leaving behind doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be a person as such. This seems to be them being defensive, the Queen of Swords energy, because they're carrying around something. The Queen of Swords is very defensive because she's been hurt in the past, right? That's why she's got that one hand kind of being like, okay, like, come talk to me. And then the other hand is like, look, I have the sword, okay? Don't get too close because of the sword. But this is becoming a burden for this person. I mean, it's always been a burden for them, but they're having this revelation about basically that they need to let this go. They need to let go of this, like, never letting anyone in, never talking to anyone about anything. It's a huge milestone. This release that this person's been going through is a huge, huge milestone. You have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So they're kind of they've been in two worlds, okay? Because the Seven of Pentacles is like, they've been closing down an old cycle, but the new cycle has not yet begun. But look, you have the Ace of Swords right behind it, which means there's a breakthrough. So this is, they've had a revelation here. And it's because they see this connection with you, Taurus, this Four of Wands here, like they see this, they see this happiness, like they see all this potential with you. Because you make them feel like you're that kind of very homey energy. And I don't mean like homely, I'm not insulting you. Like, oh, she's very homely. I mean like, Taurus do tend to give off that energy. Like I find that earth signs in general tend to give it off, and you know, I really appreciate it because I'm a Gemini, and it's not something, we have to work quite hard on that. Whereas like, I feel like when you're around an earth sign, particularly, I don't know, I would say all the earth signs, there's something just very soothing about the earth sign energy that you just kind of want to be around, you know? It's like, oh, that person makes me feel at home, you know? Or like, oh, that person's house is always so like cozy, or like they always have nice food, or they're always kind of chilling or relaxing, and they always look nice, and this kind of thing. You could also be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they've made a choice basically to move away from heartbreak, because they have had some kind of heartbreak in the past. I'm not going to delve too much into it because it hasn't come out really, so it kind of makes me think, I said the same thing in the Gemini reading, kind of makes me think they don't want you to know what it is, right? Because I think you're dealing with quite a private person, at least until you get past the block. They're leaving behind this kind of heartbreak. Page of Swords, there's a change in the wind here. See, with the Page of Swords, he's got kind of one foot in his new life, and he's kind of looking at his old life and being like, okay, bye, I'm done, I'm out of here. Getting ready to basically fall in love with you, Taurus. You know, the Knight of Cups is like it's a falling in love, you know, coming in to make you a love offer. He or she, they've definitely been in this kind of King of Swords energy in the past, you know, so they could definitely be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I also take the King to be a Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo. There's a Capricorn energy here. Page of Pentacles would be younger, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something in their past has given them a bit of grief. There's some kind of something from their past. It could even go way back to childhood with that Six of Cups, you know. It makes them a little, I want to say paranoid. Like, it makes them a little paranoid about I don't know, like they feel like they shouldn't be sharing themselves with people. They feel like they shouldn't be talking about emotions. This person, I don't want to say they're closed off, but I feel they repress a lot of things, because I feel their true nature is this King of Cups. You know, so there is a lot of emotion there, but I feel like they kind of repress it, or they have in the past. You know, I think this is something this person probably needs to work on, but hey, we all have things we need to work on, right? They just have, it's like a little bit of, yeah, you know, the Devil here, it's like not wanting to let people in, being a little suspicious of people, you know, maybe keeping people out a little bit. King of Swords energy, they're very, very smart, whoever this person is. They could be a natural healer with the King of Cups. You could be dealing with like a doctor or a nurse or like a spiritual healer. They could be an artist. There's actually a lot of stuff here, because with the King of Swords as well, they could also work for a charity with the King of Cups. You might have met this person when you were doing something new with the Page of Pentacles. Like, you might have met them when you were studying a new course, or doing something new, learning something new. You might have met them when you went to a new job or something like that. But yeah, King of Swords, this person can be military, they can be police, or they can just have that kind of air of authority around about them. I'm sorry, Taurus. Because the thing is with the King of Swords, you don't mess with the King of Swords. Okay, you just don't mess with the King of Swords. He's very, very smart. He or she, very, very smart, very analytical, and with this energy, quite defensive. You know, the King of Swords, it's not that there isn't emotion there with the King of Swords. It's just he's expressed as like an air sign. You know, they don't like talking about emotions, or they're just not good at it. You know, it's possible that this person, they're kind of repressed, so it's actually difficult for them to identify emotions for some people, right? Which is actually not as uncommon as you would think. But, you know, I would say that with the King of Cups and the King of Swords, you know, it's something, yeah, job-wise, like, you know, they could be working in an office, like doing something with maths, or an engineer or something like this. There's going to be a oh my god. My next question was what can we expect from this person? And you have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups have just fallen out together. Literally, you could not ask for nicer cards, Taurus. So the Six of Cups is a reconciliation card. You know, it's someone from your past, so it's this person coming back from your past to reconcile. And it's this time they're coming in to offer you emotions, to talk to you about emotions, to offer you love. So you have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So this person has appeared as 3 different kings. So they could be just about any sign. I mean, you don't have the King of Wands. Not a lot of fire in this reading, but it doesn't mean they're not fire. Like, don't get too hung up on the signs, because honestly, you know, this person could be an Aries, but they're showing up as water because they have a lot of water in their chart. You know, maybe they identify more with their rising sign or something. Or, you know, it just don't get too hung up on the signs, because honestly they could be any sign, but the King of Pentacles would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is someone who, they're very responsible, very, very responsible. I would say this person probably wants to show up in a certain way when they do reappear in your life, because look at this. This Gemini, Taurus, Aries, I'll just say random words. Aries has the exact same thing. I think Gemini had this too. Yeah, you guys, your readings are really similar. It's weird. Yeah, this person sees you as their soulmate. King and the Queen of Cups, like this King and the Queen of Pentacles, like they see you as like the one, because I think they see you as very similar to themselves. Like, you're very responsible, you're very practical, you're very supportive, you're very nurturing, but they're very aware that you're showing up as this Queen of Pentacles. So they're like, okay, well, I can't show up with nothing because this person has their own money, or like this person is fine at organizing their own house. You know, they're very responsible, they're very practical, they don't need me as such. So like, they're probably going to want to show up as this king. So you might find this person has been saving up money as well, or you might find that they've been trying to get to like a promotion or something before they called you, before they texted you or something like that. Very, oh, I'm just going to reshuffle these because these are ones from a different reading that I've not put back in the right place. So King of Pentacles, they're very, very protective is what I want to say as well. King of Pentacles, very protective energy. You know, if you're dealing with this type of energy, kind of a provider. You know, this person might want to show up as a provider. So what would this person like Taurus to know? There's someone else. So I don't see anyone else here. So I think maybe they think you have someone else, to be honest. Okay, you have, they don't feel worthy, which has been coming up a lot. You have, you change the way I think, which also came out in Aries reading. You have, there's no one else. So I think maybe you're both kind of thinking like this person has someone else, but they don't. Like, maybe they're worrying that you have someone else. Maybe you're worrying that they have someone else, but neither one of you have someone else. You have, I think about you all the time. And let's get one more, please. It's the same one that Aries had. I am plucking up the courage, so yeah. I think this person's been plucking up the courage for a while, Taurus. They really, really want to make you this offer though. They've certainly been through it though. Okay, what's this one? I will never forget how you touched my life. I had to pick myself up and reshape as this new me. So when you guys met, you did, yeah, you really changed the way that this person thought. I feel that you triggered quite a lot in this person and made them deal with like the shadow aspect of themselves. And I think it's taken them a while. Now, that's something that usually happens in a lot of relationships, but I feel it's quite prominent in this relationship. I feel like you really triggered this person because they are very emotional, but it's all been very repressed. You know, maybe they were taught not to, I don't know, maybe it's a guy, and you know what, when they were a child, they were, you know, their parents were like, oh, boys don't cry, you know, stop crying, this kind of thing. But when this person does come back in, they're going to be very different, I think, than the way that you remember them. You've really affected this person though. You really have. Alright, what else would this person like Taurus to know? Aww, Aries had this. What is going on? I swear there's somebody watching these readings that has like Aries, Taurus, Gemini placements or something. I've been searching all my life. You are the one for me. See? King and the Queen, soulmate energy. There's going to be a celebration at the right time. The right time, Taurus. Okay, what else, please? What else would this person like Taurus to know? What else do they want to say to Taurus? Oh my God, you are my one true love. Taurus, this is so sweet. Excuse me, this person is just a sweetheart. Well, I can't believe that. There's two cards right next to each other that say you're the one. That's wild. Oh, okay. Okay. You have, I am fearless as I walk this path. As my love shines bright, my eternal loving spirits guide me. So this person has had a lot of fear regarding this connection, and I think it's because you've made this person see aspects of themselves that they really didn't want to deal with before. I would say that when you reconnect with this person, you'll find that they've been through something of a spiritual awakening. I mean, they might have already been through that when you met them first, but I would say when they come back, you'll notice it more. You know, they'll be more spiritual than when you first met them, because they're being guided by their spirits, and they're very aware that they're being guided by their spirits is the difference. They're spirit guides. Not their alcohol. That's not what you want. But they have no fear now because they know this person's been through a lot of shit. Okay, I want to say a year for some of you. This person's had they've spent almost like a year kind of dealing with their shadow side, and now, yeah, you can expect this person to, I would say they're going to reach out to you fairly soon, because they seem ready to me, Taurus. They seem ready. Bet you thought this person wasn't thinking about you. You are really, really wrong. You're really wrong. I just want to see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Red strings tie our hearts. The bond that connects us, nothing can break us. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, Taurus. You're the one for this person. They do have a little bit of like self-esteem issues here, I think, regarding you. Because there is, I don't know if it's the age difference, or they just see you as someone like more mature, or you just know things, or like you've just got your shit together a bit more. Or they just feel a bit like you're just kind of out of their league a bit. There's something like that going on here. But yeah, Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed the reading. It was a pleasure to read for you, as it always is. Thank you very much for watching. If you find that it resonated with you and you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for me. If you feel called to do that, Taurus, I would appreciate it a lot. And I won't see you again before New Year, so have a wonderful New Year. You know, don't party too hard. And all the best for 2022, Taurus. Lots of love.